do dinosaurs sound like? Let's fossil it out. And spoiler alert, it's not what you think. To solve this caroling question, we need to dig into the past and present. First, let's take a listen to what we've all been told dinos sound like. A blood-curdling, bellowing, bone-chilling roar to rock the even stones we stand on? Sounds about right. But here's the thing. It's not. Jurassic Park, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and The Amazing World of Gumball have all concocted a creation of tiger chuffs, gargling alligators, and baby elephant cries to create this iconic sound. So what did these soars actually sound like? Here's the hard thing. Vocal organs are made of soft tissues that decompose instead of fossilizing like dino bones. That means there's almost no trace of them after millions of years. But this doesn't mean we can't do some super speculating and sew together some good old scientific hypotheses. So let's take a look at the anatomy of some archosaurs, a group of animals including birds, crocs, and you guessed it, dinosaurs. By looking at the present-day cousins and ancestors of these dangerous dinos, we can get a pretty good idea of what they might have said to each other. So let's start with birds. This powerful group of poultry have absolutely no vocal cords, or folds as they're more scientifically known as, tough membranes that vibrate when a human speaks or a tiger roars. Instead, nearly all these flying fowl have a syrinx organ, a two-sided voice box that can turn any sparrow into a super singing star. In fact, this organ, with the help of some handy muscles alongside the syrinx, can actually create two completely unrelated pitches at the same time. Crazy, right? But now it's time for a fossil fact. While humans use only about 2% of the air passing through our voice box, the larynx, a bird's syrinx uses nearly all of it to create a diverse display of ridiculously loud noises. So this bird box seems to sound like a pretty likely candidate for making dinosaur noises. But hold your herbivorous horses! Even though dinos could have had something similar to a syrinx, this does not mean that they were chirping around the Cretaceous. According to new research, dinosaurs may have emitted what scientists call closed-mouth vocalizations. These sounds were like low whooshes of air, and dinos could have even used a cousin of a bird's esophageal pouch, a sac of flesh, to murmur. But now you ask, what about their crocodilian cousins? Well, these lanky lizard-like lords vocalize using their larynx, with vibrating vocal folds quite similar to us, alongside adjacent muscles like in birds. So what percussive path did dinosaurs dare take? Larynx or syrinx? Belting Barosaurus or operatic Oviraptor? Well, here's the thing. It could have been neither. See, the last common ancestor of dinosaurs, pterosaurs, birds, and crocodilians may not have been able to make vocalizations at all, because birds and crocs both evolved their own vocal organs independently, though both have the ability to hiss, which means dinosaurs were pretty likely to do the same. So perhaps dinosaurs evolved a larynx or syrinx type organ without any help from their ancestors, or were simply quiet creatures. So what did dinos sound like? In my personal opinion, possibly a cross between a sneezing chick, a hissing alligator, and the prepubescent voice cracks of juvenile male human. Or of course, they could have simply sounded like nothing at all.